Welcome guys to a special episode because we found a jungle temple last time as I tried to promise, and I succeeded in fulfilling that promise. And I'd never actually seen one of these before, not firsthand, and I think I'm going to clear up all these trees and things around it because there are some trees overhanging the back and things, and I think we're going to take a good look around before I demolish it and take all the mossy cobble. But no, I think it's going to be really interesting. I've never actually seen one before, like I said. And I'll destroy all the trees and stuff, and all the foliage, and then we'll get back for a little review of it. So, back in a sec. And we're back, guys. I went a bit to town, and I made a startling decision that I will do a guide on how to build one of these temples yourself. And also I'm going to save this world and put it in the download in the description before I do this, and then after I dismantle it. So I'm going to go through layer by layer. Well, first of all we're going to go inside and show you around, and then I'm going to strip it down layer by layer and rebuild it in creative, including the vines, including different colour mossy and everything, and then upload that as a separate tutorial of how to build your own 1.3.2 temple. And we know it's legitimate 1.3.2 because around here the trees are sideways, the logs that is. So, and you saw me come to it last episode, so this will be a nice way of showing you. So I've set up these pads so we can look at each side, but first of all I'm going to look at the bottom for you. I dug up the whole bottom, so as you can see it's all a solid container, so it's not merged into land, it's all one thing. So I'll be taking that measurements down and I'll build it from bottom to top. Well, I'll build the bottom bit and then I'll build the top bits, and we'll work together as I dismantle this one. And in the future I might remake one for my base. I think they look really cool, and I think some other YouTubers would really like to see this because I've never seen one before, and they are pretty rare, and I think they would like to see them as well. So this is the back side, I assume so. It's got a little groove in the bottom and it's got a few slits in it. We'll go over here, and this is another side. As you can see, the mossy cobble isn't any sort of pattern, but I will take the correct pattern down. I don't know if all of them are different, or they might be exactly the same, or depending on the roll generation. And I had to take my boots off as well because they were almost dead, that's why I keep hurting myself. Here's the entrance, it would seem. I don't know if there's an entrance on top either, but we're going to go have a look now after I eat up. I'll put the boots back on. And I keep hearing monsters in there as I was digging it out, so I don't want to destroy my boots. So we can look at top first. Looks like no way in. That's okay. And so we'll go inside. See, there's a hole down here. We'll just quickly... See, this is the back entrance. Okay. There was also a hole at the top, wasn't there? So this is the back entrance. This is where we came in, wasn't it? Yes, it's me silly. Okay, so here's the front entrance. There are windows on each side. It goes downwards as well. We'll look up top first. So it's slitting windows each way. Little bit that goes up that you can't walk over. Back, other side. Then we're going to go down. Ooh. Now I will take note to all the vines, including these ones. I don't know if that's actually possible to replicate, but I will take note of it. And I'm going to put some torches down. So let's see. Now I know there's tripwires in them, I know these, and these blocks here, this is the only place you can ever get them legitimately. So I will do a guide to make one of these yourself, and you can make that in creative, you can make that with mossy and cobble, but you cannot get it back without these. So you would have to use something else to replace them, but it's the best I can do really for you guys. Let's see. There should be there's a tripwire there. I'll just break it for these purposes. No, actually I won't. I'll show you what happens. See, there's an arrow in there. Now normally there's only a couple in there, but I will take note how many there is in there as well. So 3 have come out. There's 1 left, so there's 4 in there. I know I'm being quite sensitive about this, but I want to make sure I get everything correct. So I won't break anything else. There's another tripwire there. What's in this one? 7 arrows. So middle. Okay, I've got that noted down. That's pretty bad loot, isn't it? I know there's some more loot places through the side chamber, but that's not very fun, is it? Okay, we'll go back. This should go back into the middle. Where does it go, actually? There's a point. Isn't there a way to go down? I don't know. I'm confused. There's a whole massive bit at the bottom, but what's down there? Oh, nothing. It looks really big from the bottom. That's strange. See, from here, it looks like a large bit. Oh, I guess it might be right. Of course it's right. So we'll go down and we'll go look in the side bit, because this bit should reveal some loot, and I won't move the pistons at the moment before I take note of them. Oh, that's not going to help me. And there will be loot in here, so I'll just take away some cobble. And that's mossy. What have we got in here? There's a little bit more loot. Pretty pathetic, I have to say. And these machines, you're meant to use pistons to then reposition them to then get sight of the loot. I've seen it done before, but don't know how you would do this one. If that goes up, it goes across. That'll pull itself, push it across. I'm not sure actually. Oh well, maybe play with it once I've taken the notes. So, that was cobble, and you were mossy. Where's mossy gone? There it is. Yes, I don't want to disturb this at all. I want it exactly as I found it, because otherwise it's a bit of a waste, and I need the big cobble. Anyway, so I've given you the little tour, and now I'll go build it in creative, and then I'll come back and I'll show you little clips of me stripping it down bit by bit. I'll probably start at the bottom and then work upwards maybe, or I'll do the bottom layer and then count from the top. That'd be easier. So I'll be back in a minute, guys. And we're back. At the moment I'm actually filming this in creative on my creative world as well, so I'm doing 2 Minecrafts at once, but I have decided that I'll be working from the bottom up because it's easier to do the tutorial on it. So as I'm doing this, each layer that I take off here I am then reproducing in the tutorial, which will be linked in the video when it's uploaded as well. It might be uploaded at the same time, and if you do want to go see it, do check it out. I've got to take note of the vines, but I will take note of them where they start, not where they end, so that's that. And I want to take all of this, so I will make some chests. We need quite a few chests actually. There's meant to be like 400 mossy cobble here, which is a massive amount. And I can really use that because I really want to build with it. I think it's a nice block. So make a little chest room here. Let's see. Probably will need all of that. There we go. Probably destroy a lot of my tools doing this as well. And let's hope no mobs turn up because my boot's going to die. And if they do, I'm walking home. There's no way I can do anything else. So I'll make a ton of chests. Where did we go? That's over there. Oh, we can move these up there, right? Make a ton of chests. Here we go. There we go. Plenty of chests, hopefully. Well, I say that now. Probably isn't actually. That'll be okay for a sec. Can't clear this up. Put wood in here and cobble. And I do think I will reproduce one of these in my designed sort of jungle village. I think this would be really cool to have in it. Maybe underground or maybe on surface, I'm not sure yet. So I'll dump all this stuff in here. Don't need any of this. There we go. Lovely. And I'm trying to light it up as I go, the floor bit and stuff, so I can see. But I'll get back to you when I've cut off this layer, and I'll give you another little view in a sec. And I'm back again. I've done the next layer, and I'm taking note of all the tripwires and the loots and the redstone and everything, and only at this point have I actually gone and saved the file. So this is what you get on the first download, but to be honest, it's probably easiest to download the creative one, and you can have a look on that. It'll take you a long time to get over here actually, because here are the coordinates. So it's over 6,000x. So it's a bit out the way really, unless you just teleport in creative, but there we go. So I'm going to go on to the next layer now, so we'll be back in a minute. And welcome back. That's the next layer cut off and put onto the tutorial. I know this bit will probably go past very quickly for you, and you might think you're missing out, but the tutorial will be up probably at the same time as this. So go have a look, download the map, have a little play with it. I'm not showing you around very much. In the tutorial we'll have a little play with these to see how they work. I won't do it here because I don't want to mess them up for the tutorial. And I'll be back in a minute when the next layer is done. And we're back on another layer. So we've gotten rid of the pistons on the bottom, and our lovely chiseled stone block, or bricks, the only 3 that I've ever found, and the only place you can ever find them is here, in the jungle temples. They don't spawn, you can't make them, they don't appear in chests, nothing. So you only get 3 of them per whole temple. So they're incredibly rare blocks, so I need to think of what to do with them. And as there's only 3 of them, you can't do a pattern with them really. So I had to find out what I should do with them. And the tutorial is going well. For you it's only be a second, and I'll get back to you on the next layer. And there goes another layer. We're almost at the top half, as you'll see. That's quite good. Yes, I think we will eventually rebuild this back at my base, but it should be quite nice when it gets moved back. So we're back in a minute. We're now on the top half, and moving on. It's progressing, not that far off being done, and then I'll go do something else I think, after I finish this. Well, if I have time, so it'll take a couple of hours to record this. I'll be back in a sec. Just a few more layers now. And we're up to this layer now, so not that much more to go. Just top bit. That shouldn't take very long for me. See you in a sec. Definitely not much left of it now. Only a couple more layers to go. Aww, looks like a massive gaping hole now. See how big it was actually. It was all the way down to this layer here. So it was quite big, wasn't it? And at the end of the video I will show you, well, this will be gone, and I'll show you the end result on the creative world, and I'll put the link in the description for the download for this, and the link to the other video, or the tutorial for it. So I'll see you in another second. Nearly gone. 3, 2, 1, and it's all gone, guys. All gone. So that's going to be the end of this video. I'm going to show you a little clip of the end of the tutorial I did. It will be uploaded at the same time. I've said a couple of times already. And go check it out if you want to have a look inside or play around with it. And I'll see you next time after this clip, guys. Thank you for joining me. And here's the finished product, guys. This is what I will rebuild on my server at some point. It's all here, and I've got the video so that I know how I built it step by step, so I can replicate it. And we can go in here without setting it off. Nope. Can't even fly through it as I'm in the creative one. Yes, you see inside there, so yes. It's a nice thing to have here. I even replicated all the vines. All the blocks are in the right places. So yeah, I'm quite impressed really. It took me only about 5-6 hours to do, which is a long time, but there you go. I'm going to remove the torches though, and then put it on download, so I have to invite you to come and have a look at it, and play around. I don't know if anyone else has done this before. If they have, then oh well, but I think I'm probably one of the small amount of people that have done this before, because I've never seen how to build one of these. I've just seen like 1 or 2 when people running around them, but hopefully it's been a good view for you guys. I know it's been a short video, but it did take me a long time to do, and I just wanted to get something out to you, so thank you for joining me, guys. See you again soon.